Hello friends, it's Allison Vanderslice and thank you for joining me in today's video. Today we're going to be making 2 inverse sympathy cards. Here's a quick look at what we're going to use. These pieces of paper are cut at 4 by 6 inches and I've put them on top of each other and went to the trimmer and I cut them diagonally about a ½ inch down on one side and then 1½ inches down on the other side. I'm going to take the middle pieces and swap them out so that way we have the polka dots on the outside of one and the flowers in the middle, and then the other ones would be the polka dots in the middle and the flowers on the outside. And there we have our 2 card fronts ready to go. These card bases are 5½ by 7 inches. So that means that your paper would be 7 inches wide and then 10 inches long, scored at 5½ inches and folded in half. I'm using liquid glue today to adhere my card fronts. That way I can move them if I need to. And I'm going to place the centerpiece down first. Trying my best to get even borders. And I'm just going to leave that glue there and let it dry the way it is. I'm going to take the corners, add the liquid glue to the back of it, and put it down on the card front. Here I have a white card base now that's 5½ inches by 7 inches. So again, 7 inches wide by 10 inches long, scored at 5½. And I'm going to do the same thing, add the liquid glue to the back of it and adhere to the card front. I'm going to be using the Versamark embossing ink and then a with sincere condolences stamp. I'm making sure that I'm conditioning my stamp because I don't remember if I've used it or not. And then after I stamp, I will put the gold embossing powder on top of it. I'm going to be stamping on the excess strips that we had from creating the card bases, and I'm going to make sure that I use my anti-static powder tool to make sure that I don't have any extra gold powder left over. I'm going to dab it into the ink and then stamp down onto my paper, and I'll do that for both the white and the black ones. After I stamp on both, I will put the powder on and then we will go ahead and heat emboss it. I'm so excited to show you this because I think I actually captured it pretty well this time. The struggle, though, of capturing this footage is real. It's hard to make sure that it's in focus. It's a little bit further away from me, so I have to lean over awkwardly and I can't see what I'm doing all the time. But like I said, I think I did fairly well. I hope you enjoy it like I do. Now I'm going to take one of the smaller rectangles from my layered rectangle die set, and this has the stitching on it. I'm going to run those through my die cutting machine. Now I'm laying them down onto the card fronts and realized I need something to let it stand out a little bit more. The black one would have been fine, but I'm going to go through with both with a Deco color gold pen and go along the outside just to give it a little extra so that way it stands off the card fronts more. I really liked how this gold popped out on the black paper. I do recommend this gold pen. It comes in this size as well as a fine tip. At least those are the two that I have. To secure the sentiment, I am going to use my tape runner, and I would put that on the back and place it down on the card front. And you can really see how much that gold outline really helped make that condolence sentiment pop. For the black one, I am going to use foam squares. I didn't know if I would be mailing one of these or not, so I put one with tape runner and then the other one with foam squares just in case. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool from Stampin' Up! To help remove the backing from the foam squares. I realized I put it in the bottom left for the other one, so I wanted to change the placement of where the sentiment went on this one. And there we have it, our 2 inverse sympathy cards. I really liked how these turned out, and I hope you enjoyed the process as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed my content, feel free to subscribe for more. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.